and welcome to my channel. So today I've got something a little bit different for you. I have got an unboxing and it's paint by numbers. Yeah, so I have done a couple of paint by numbers on this channel before, back in the day. Shall we get inside while I'm talking about it? Now, I was contacted by HouseArt UK, who are a painting by number company, and it's a PR package. But I don't do many PR packages these days, but this one stood out to me, so we've gone out on a limb. Let's right, I know what those are. Let's put these to one side first of all and just look at this bit. So should we turn it the right way up? Yes, so it is they asked me to choose 1 to 2 paintings. I think I've got both paintings in here, judging by the weight. Let me get inside. When I came back to colouring, I can't get in the box. Let me in. Right, when I came back, you know, I had my break, and one of the first things I looked at was I knew I had some painting by numbers. Oh, these are snug as a bug in a rug. I had some painting by numbers in my stash that I wanted to do. I thought I had the urge. That was like how oh, what have we got in here? Oh, tacks. Okay, that goes with these, and I'll put that box to one side. And all the paints had dried up. They was like rock solid. There was little acrylic pots of stuff that was not usable. So I was very disappointed. So this was perfect. I'm going to put these to one side. And let's just unroll these so we can see what we've got. If you've done a painting by number before, I'm sure this is all going to be quite familiar with you. So I've not heard of this company before, so that was another reason to be interested. So ooh, I see interesting things. Right, so I see lots of interesting things. Look at this. Wow. Okay. So I'm going to turn these the right way up. And you can't really see what I've got. So I've got two canvases, and they're like oh, I've got another sheet here. I'll put this to one side. I'll show them in a second. I just want to show you the basic canvas. So what I'll do is I'll put up a picture on screen of what this one looks like. So as I say, they told me I could choose what I wanted to do. Now they do have. This is what I like about this. One of the things that tweaked my interest and why I was prepared to give them the shot for this PR package. First of all, they give you a choice of details, complexity, I guess, for each picture. So if you see a picture you like, you don't have to look at it and think, oh, that's going to be too tough for me, because they have, you can have a 24 colour option, a 36 colour option, or 48 colour option. So this is the 48. I've got 48 for both. And yeah, and the size I went for, so this is a 50 by 65, so you can see they're quite big. They do ones that's the smallest size, I think, was a 40 by 50, so you can get them a bit smaller, and obviously in 24 colours it would be a lot simpler. If you are familiar with me on my diamond painting channel, show me them, because that's making a shadow. If you're familiar with me on my diamond painting channel, then you'll know that I do love my max colours, so that's why I went for 48, which they list on the site as being detailed. I think the commonest one is to go for the middle one. The 36 colours seems to be like the ones that most people go for. But yes, so this is the first one. Let me just roll this up, because obviously you can't see much of a paint by numbers when it's not done. These are really nice canvas materials, I've got to say. I like that. And this is the second one. So this is, this is this way. I don't know if you can see this, but this is the next one. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. I'll put a picture of this up on screen. Yeah, I'll just move that. This is the boat, and we've got ourselves a tropical island scene thing with sea. I thought I needed some sunshine. When I was speaking to them, I was like, yeah, I needed some sunshine. So let me just roll these up, and we'll look at like the little things on the paper, because they're a little bit easier to see. But I just wanted to show you the canvases first. Roll that up. Okay, so we've got these back. So what they do with all of their canvases is they give you a smaller paper version one, which is nice and sharp. Do you know, I've had some of these before from, like, when I've bought from AliExpress and the like, and cheap. And you've hardly been able to, well, one time they didn't even send me one of these sheets, but the other time I could hardly see it. It was so poorly printed and it had all been folded up, and it was a nightmare, and they may as well not have included it. But I'm happy to say both of these are really, really quite sharp looking. I like these. But what it does is, like, obviously when you, let's do that. Let's keep it that way. When you're painting on your canvas, like, especially if you want to go over twice, 2 colours, obviously once you paint over it the first time, you lose your number on the canvas. And this helps you to remember your numbers and what paints you want to do. So let's see, talking of paints, shall we have a look at these things? Right, so that one I know is, okay. So they do include the pictures in the bag, and we have the numbers on each one. Wow, look at all those paints. I'm pretty sure the time I've done it before, I've only had like the 1 row. so that would, yeah. I must have done 24. So that's why probably I didn't like them before as well, because they was a bit simple. But shall we, let's look at the boat, as this is what we've got here. Let's open these. Let me just get through the rustling. I'm just going to roll this back as well, because it's creating shadows. I don't like shadows. So, right, so this is the picture, and these are the paints, which I have got something. Oh, are these spare? Right, okay. So it must be, as they're blues, that's a 22. Yes, so these are spare ones. So we use 1 pot. The Royal We, it uses up more than 1 pot of paint, so they've just included a spare, I guess. So those are the colours. Look at this colour palette. Look how nice that is. We've got all sorts of things. I mean, it makes sense. It's a nice picture. It's a bit of a sort of, not abstract, but it's like, you know, like it's very soft in the sky, and like these sort of, brush strokes as opposed to details, if that makes sense. But you've got all these lovely pale greens, which I'm guessing is in the sea and also on the island vegetation. But we do have blues, bright blues for the sky, I hope. We'll see. And yeah, lots of green, unsurprisingly. Oh, that'd be the white, I guess. So yeah, all of them are numbered, because we've got these. It's nice. I like that they're in these little individual pots, because I've had ones in the past where these are on like a row of 4, a bit like if you diamond paint those sort of pill pots, which are all joined together. I like them being separate, even though it means I could lose them. But yeah, I like this format, and this seems quite secure. So what else am I going to look at? We're going to look at, that's it, brushes, which I don't know whether, I don't know, that's the thing about PR packages, isn't it? Sometimes they'll throw in like some goodies to show their product, and I do have 2 sets of brushes. So either they sent all these brushes because I had 2 sets of 48 colours, so they're really detailed paintings, and that the more you paint, obviously they're the brushes take a bit of a bashing. So they might have sent spares, or they may have sent, I'll have to look. If I see these I'll go and look on the website. If I can find this whole as a set for sale in like their accessories section, I'll put a link to that. I'll put a link to these paintings as well, obviously. But yeah, because I have a suspicion that this might not be what would normally be included in a kit. In which case, HouseArt, thank you very much. But yes, I think these are, I've got to say, these are really nice brushes. When I've got brushes before in the past, they're them horrible sort of blue ones, and they're all stubby, and they don't last 5 minutes. But let's look at these. These look really nice quality. So they're a bit stiff because, you know, they're new. They've got numbers on them as well, so we know what size they are. Ignore these metal bits, I will explain in a minute. So this is size 1, which is the detail, you know, their detail brush. And let's get this one out. Come on. Oh, the struggle bus was real with that. Okay, so they give a 1, a 6, and an 8. So we've got 2, or for a simpler life, because I'm not much of a painter, we've got 2 pointies and a flat head. So yeah, I'm pleasantly surprised by these. I will say that these aren't these paintings are a bit, they're pitched at least as being quite high quality. The price point is definitely not budget. I'd call them mid-range price points. And let's collect up these. I'll put these to one side. This is all connected to what's, in case you remember you saw these, and also there's that white bag. It's all connected to that, and that might give you a clue. Now let's not lose this screw. Get in there. Okay, so these are the colours of my sort of Caribbean island type thing, which is where I wanted to be when I was choosing my paintings, because it was very miserable at the time. Right, let's put this one away and we'll look at the other colours. Put that over there. Right, so this is the second one, which it was the tropical one. I'll put that picture up on screen again so you can remember what it looks like, but it should also be here. So let me just get inside these paints, because this crinkly plastic makes a row, so let me get inside. Right. Oh, we've got some bright colours in here as well. So this is the thing, so that I know, so I don't get confused with which paints go with which painting. Right, once again, we have our 48 colours. No spares this time of the extras. And but look at this colour palette. Wow, look at this. Oh, I'm so excited. I don't even know which painting to do first. I'm definitely going to be doing them because I want to see what this, for this price point, yeah, I definitely want to see what the quality is like for these kind of paintings. But we've got some really nice sort of tropical. It makes me hungry because it makes me think of fruit. Everything comes down to food for me. Obviously a lot of greens as well, because we've got all this sort of it's definitely sort of jungly, isn't it? It's got some birds of paradise and things like that in there. So actually, while I'm here, let's open a pot. I should have done it in one of the spare ones, shouldn't I? Let's just pick a random colour anyway. I just want to make sure it's not all turned to, help if I turned it the right way. It's been printed on upside down, so I was trying to open it at the back. I want to make sure that the paint is indeed soft, so that I'm not going to open it any further than that, because obviously I don't want the paints to dry out. But yeah, we have a beautiful palette. And I almost forgot to say, look, this was included in here. Do you know what this is? This is a, oh, if I can get it out of the plastic. This is a magnifying glass. And you use it for like when you're using this part of it. And also, I mean, you can maybe on your canvas as well. But this one is smaller, obviously smaller than the canvas. So if you have trouble with some of these small ones, do you know how I used to do that before? Because I like this a lot. I had to take a picture with my phone of like the area I was working on, and then I could zoom in because the print was so bad. And the print is really crisp, and I've got a magnifying glass. Colour me impressed, if you'll excuse the pun. I don't know if you can see that because I'm filming beside the window, so there is a reflection. But yeah, it's a magnifying glass. That's probably one of the most useful things ever. Right, so these are the pictures. So what I want you to do, because I do want something from you, is I don't know which painting to work on first. So let me know in the comments which one you would like to see me work on. We have, I'll put both pictures on screen. And if you think I should try this tropical island one, give me something tropical. So you can give me a boat, you can give me a palm tree, you can give me I don't know if there's an emoji for a beach. Give me a cocktail. Is that just me that thinks of cocktails when I'm thinking of tropical places? Or we have our forest scene. Something with the birds of paradise. It's all flowers and leaves. So if you can give me something tropical, like a tree, or botanical, a flower, just drop me an emoji. Which one should I go for first? And it'll be a while, because what I'm going to do, let me get one of these canvases back, is this time, move them painters to one side, I'm going to do something you can, I didn't do this in the past, but I'm going to do it now because I want to do these properly. I'm going to get some clear gesso, and you can prime the canvas. To be honest, it kind of feels a little bit rough, so I'm not sure if there's already something on this canvas, the way the canvas has been treated. But gesso is just like a sort of, it stops it being so smooth and gives the paint something to hold on to when you're painting. And that basically stops it becoming streaky. And like, if it's streaky, then obviously you have to put a second coat on sometimes. So I'm hoping then that would make it a bit quicker. And the other thing I plan to do when I do these paintings is, before I just went all over the place. I was just working wherever I had one colour open and I'd work all over the canvas. This time I think I'm going to actually do it like I do a diamond painting, and I'm going to do it in sections and just focus on getting the section done. So let me just move this out the way, move these pieces of paper out the way. Right, actually, I nearly forgot. I was going to look at these, wasn't I? That would have been awkward, considering they sent me this. So these, oh, look at the detail on this. Right, hang on. Let me get inside. This is there, because all these are numbered. So we've got the 0000, and let me in the bag. That'll do. Look at this. Look at the tip on this. Can you see? That is the finest of the fine. That's so cool. They're nice. They've got a nice weight to them as well, these brushes. Oh, look, I left a little tip in there. So we've got the little the little protective cap, so that we don't rust up those beautiful bristles. So what have we got? We've got 0000. Hang on. Should we count up first of all? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 3, 6, 9. Yes. So we've got a set of 11 brushes. So we've got the 001. This is a 7. I don't know why I'm on such a struggle bus with this, but apparently I am. Do you know what? I'm just going to rip this. The struggle bus is real. Right, this one. Like I say, I have a suspicion that this is not going to be in their basic package. It's going to be in their accessory section, and they've just sent them to me to show them to you. Okay, I spared you. I spared you having to watch me on the struggle bus with those. Okay, so what have we got? We've got a 00, a 000, a 50. There must be a 40 here somewhere, maybe. What's this? A 6, 7. There's there's a regular 0. There's the 1, 2, 3, 7 will be up here, 6, 5, 4. Okay, so we've got 1, 0, 2, 0, 3, 0, and then it jumps to 5 zeros. So no 4 0. Right, I'm going to try that again, because the camera was focusing on the numbers in the background. So and this needs to do. So we've got this super fine one. So that's the 50. I'll put the lids on afterwards. Speed is of essence. We've got the 000, another really fine. That one feels a little bit more substantial. So this is, I've got a 20 somewhere, haven't I? Yes. So here's the 20. Really cool. I'm not sure. I've picked up. This is 0. I've picked up various brushes over time, but I don't think I've ever had like a set all in one go like this. This is nice. It's nice to add it to my repertoire. 0 and number 1. That's a good one. Ooh. Number 2. I'll have to get myself a proper little paintbrush holder, won't I? Number 2. Is this number 3? Number 3. This is where we're starting to pick up some decent size. But this is going to be so nice for doing like the small details and also the control. Number 4. That's that size. Number 5. I have no idea if anybody's interested in all these different sizes, but you're going to get them anyway. Just number 6, because they sent these brushes to me, and it would be rude not to show them. And finally, number 7, which I think, what did we get in this original set? We had 1, 6, and 8. So this is so we got the flat head from there, but this double. Shall we compare? Let's look at the ones that I've got out of the packet for a start. Let's just compare number 1 with number 1 here. Where is number 1 here? This one. So just so you can see the difference between the baseline set. Let's move them so the camera doesn't have trouble focusing. So the ones that come with the kit are longer, but the ones here, they've got this nice, they've got the fatter barrel, so they're a bit comfier to hold, and they've got this long sort of part here, so, which is, you know, it just, they feel nicer. They obviously feel heavier, not that much heavier, but there does feel like there's a bit more. It just, I guess probably because of this fatter barrel, they just feel a bit nicer. That said, I do like the colour. and I don't know, let me just, I can't tell, I'm not that much of an expert, whether these are natural. It might say on the website. If it does, I'll leave a note on in the description, whether these are like, you know, natural, and these are like, what would the word be? You know, like nylon or something like that, you know, man-made fibres versus brush. But yeah, I just thought I'd compare them so that you could see what they look like the ones that come with the kit and the ones that come in this set. So, next, we'll get to what these things are. Though you might have guessed it from like the little clips here. So they give you some tack pins, and obviously that is some hangers if you want to hang up your painting on the wall. But they do also give you an option. Let me just get inside. Look at this. Yeah, you can purchase with a frame. So there are 2 frames here, and I have no idea what to do. So judging by the looks of it, they're these ones that can you see? It's got like these slots in here in the corners, and I think how it works. I'm not going to do it because knowing me, I would not be able. That might not even be the same piece. It probably needs to be a longer one, wouldn't it? Because I've got a longer painting. But anyway, I'm not going to attempt to embarrass myself on screen. But basically, they slot in. Oh dear, I'll have to speak to them about that. Unfortunately, that one's broken. But that said, it's only probably a bit of glue in there. Get a bit of wood glue, and I could get that back together. It's taken a prang. But yes, they're frames, and you stick them together. It's nice. They're sanded down, so I'm not worried about splinters, which is a nice bonus. But they are unprimed, so you can, if you want to paint these, you can, or you could probably varnish them or just wood stain them. So yeah, I thought I'd get that option because you know, I've got to go all in. If I'm going to try these things, then I need to try all these things, you know, properly. But these, I think, I don't know. I think if you want to pin them to the wall, I don't know. Oh no, I guess because it's quite a soft wood, maybe you use this to pin into the wood. There will be instructions somewhere. I will find them out and show how to do it. But yeah, I thought I'd share that, having the frames, and also, you know, I went for the detailed versions. See what they're like. Let me know in the comments, which painting should I go for? The flowers or the sort of tropical island? Thank you for watching. Thank you to HouseArt for sending me this PR package. I'm so excited. I'm such a nerd. I'm really looking forward to seeing what this is like. And shall we put these colours, these gorgeous colours? I love this palette. Yeah. I'd really appreciate it if you could leave a thumbs up on the way out. See you all again soon. Bye for now. Bye.